Hi, friends. I have something to share with you that just happened to me. I had really been struggling trying to think of something to share with you today, and I had come up with one verse. Here's the verse. My heart says this about you: seek his face. Lord, I will seek your face. That's from Psalm 27:8. And I was trying to think of something to say about that. And I just wasn't coming up with anything. And I kept thinking, maybe I should just go sit down with my cup of tea and just listen to see if God brought something to my mind. And so I finally followed through on that, and I took my big old cup of tea out. And for some reason, I went out my front door. Normally, I would go sit in the backyard. There's just more room out there. It's prettier. I have a statue of St. Patrick. But for some reason, I sat on my front porch, and it was so lovely out there. It was just almost raining. The wind was blowing. The trees were blowing. I saw a dragonfly. It was beautiful. And I thought, well, this is nice, God. I'm just enjoying your creation. This is wonderful. I still don't know what I'm going to tell my salt ladies, but this is nice. This is lovely. And it's just wonderful moments of peace with God. And then my neighbor walked by, my next door neighbor. I've talked to him a bit. I knew that his fiance was coming from the Philippines. I know that he has a disabled adult son. I know a few details about him. We say hello. I know his name. But today, I asked him how it was going, how they were coping with this crazy time. And he said, well, we're doing okay, but it's really busy at the hospital. And I thought, oh my goodness, I have no idea what this guy does for a job. And so I said, hey, what do you do? And he said he's a registered nurse at the hospital, and he's actually taking care of people who have the virus. And he said it was scary right now because they have to wear the same mask all day, which puts them at risk for germs, And he said, it's busy, but it's definitely not as busy as it was last week. Definitely fewer people being admitted to the hospital. So that was good news. But I was just blown away that, I've been vaguely praying for people who work in the medical community, not knowing that one of them lives right next door to me. And so I felt like that little conversation was just a gift from God. And, another connection with my neighbor, because I would like to kind of know the neighbors. And just how wonderful to have a face on my prayers when I pray for people in Las Vegas who are fighting this this battle. So that was neat. And so I wanted to share that just to encourage you to seek God, and how when you spend time with him, he will direct your day. And that might mean you get some wonderful peaceful moments. It might mean he brings you an interruption that was really worth it. So have a good week. Seek the Lord and pay attention to those interruptions. Thanks.